Good evening, I'm Kevin Christopher.
And I'm Nancy Cox. Thank you for joining us at 6. One of the 6 prime suspects in the massacre of 8 people in Ohio 2 years ago has been captured right here in Lexington.
The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation and Lexington Police arrested 47-year-old George Billy Wagner at 2150 Georgetown Road near the Riddle Equine Hospital. And that's where Michael Burke joins us live to begin the LEX 18 Big Story at 6.
Well, Kevin, Nancy, good evening. As you mentioned, the arrest took place right here on Georgetown Road, right at the end of the driveway here at the Riddle Equine Hospital. As Wagner was getting to leave, it appeared as if the police boxed him in as he was trying to turn onto Georgetown Road. As mentioned, George Billy Wagner was in fact taken into custody, arrested, and he will now be charged in connection to that Pike County, Ohio murder of 8 family members, which dates back to 2016. Pike County, Ohio, for those that don't know, just a little bit east of Cincinnati. Now, despite its location, it was a case that received national attention, and the arrest here today certainly got people around here talking.
Absolutely, yeah. That's great that they finally caught somebody.
No, I didn't realize it was like I can see the hospital from where I parked behind the building. They said Georgetown Road. There's a bunch of horse places down through there. I didn't realize it was right over there.
And we're back live in Lexington. As mentioned, the police also questioned a woman who was traveling with Wagner, but they later released her. Wagner, however, one of 6 arrested and one of 4 now who will be charged with murder. Covering the news live in Lexington from the LEX 18 mobile newsroom. Let's send it back to you.
Well, we're learning more about the 6 people charged and the fact they all knew all 8 victims.
And Lee Searcy is here to continue our Big Story team coverage.
6 members of the Wagner family were picked up today and the father arrested right here in Lexington, as you just saw. 4 are accused of carrying out this execution-style murder of 8 family members. The Rodens were found shot to death in different homes back in April of 2016. It happened about 70 miles south of Columbus. Police say the Wagners had close business and family relations with the victims before the mass killings. Charged with aggravated murder are George Billy Wagner, Angela Wagner, and their sons George IV and Edward Jake Wagner. 2 grandmothers are charged with trying to cover up the crime. After the murders, the Wagners moved to Alaska to get away from all the speculation about them. Police say they were suspects from the start. Today, Ohio authorities talked about this mass killing.
Today we have the answer. Members of one family conspired, planned, carried out, and then allegedly covered up their violent act to wipe out members of another family. They did this quickly, coldly, calmly, and very carefully, but not carefully enough.
Police say the Wagners actually planned the killings for months and months, watching them from a distance to know when they went to bed. The 4 charged with aggravated murder could face the death penalty if convicted. Back to you.
All right, Lee, thank you. And police haven't said yet what specifically led them to the Wagner family, but they say they feel confident they have the right people.
Also in the news tonight, a Lexington native and former high school and college basketball player was killed today in a murder-suicide in Shawnee, Kansas. The Shawnee Police Department says officers were called to check on someone who was possibly endangered, and that's when they found the bodies of a man and a woman. The woman has been identified as 27-year-old Courtney Bivens, formerly Courtney Clifton of Kansas City, Missouri. She was from Lexington and played basketball at Lexington Christian Academy. Bivens went on to play at WKU and then Campbellsville University, where she graduated in 2013. Kansas police say Bivens' close friend, 34-year-old Joshua Mobley, shot her, then killed himself.
Your day began pretty wintry, at least for a lot of us. We saw snow flying for a few. That snow actually got a little bit of a dusting out there, a little coating of snow. A lot of folks didn't even see that much. In fact, most folks didn't. But the snow was just a little reminder again that we are getting to that time of year. We had the first snow of the season occurred Friday night and Saturday morning. So it wasn't the first snow, but it was still snow. On the MaxTrack Live Doppler, we've got all that out there. There might be still little patches of drizzle left out there just because the air mass is remaining pretty moist. But beyond that, it's just a cloudy night. We may see some breaks try and show up as we get you toward morning, especially across the north. Thing is, the next storm system already coming at us from the south. This is where life gets a little more complicated because that moisture is coming north, encountering cold air. we could very well begin to see a mixture of some freezing rain, sleet mixed in with the rain as early as tomorrow evening, but the bulk of it will be tomorrow night and in the hours of early Thursday morning. Right now, it's cold, mid-30s. Doesn't warm up a whole lot. We will talk about that in the 8-day. We'll have that for you in just a minute.
All right, Bill, thanks. Well, this was the scene in Lexington this morning. The snowflakes started small, but soon grew and then shrunk back into a chilly drizzle. Some snow stuck to the grass, though, but the roads were just wet.
Didn't like it anyway, sorry. Track the latest forecast on our website, LEX18.com, or take it on the go with you. Download the free LEX18 Storm Tracker weather app. Well, last year's flu season was one of the worst in a long time, and doctors hope this year will be better, but they're already seeing cases.
Yeah, and health leaders say 2 people have already died from it. Carolina Buchek reports.
The flu has hit Kentucky, and doctors have slowly been seeing people get sick.
I've seen 2 or 3 cases. They've been kind of sporadic, thankfully, but this is the time of year it starts to pick up.
State health leaders say there's a local outbreak right now, 66 flu cases total, and most of them seem to be in Perry County and the surrounding area. But these are only the reported cases. Although the latest flu map shows 1 case in Fayette County, doctors say there are likely more people sick out there. So they say the best thing you can do is get the flu shot.
I know it's not a perfect shot. It wasn't last year, but it definitely decreases your risk of hospitalization, your risk of death. So go ahead and get your flu shot now.
While doctors hope this year will be a milder flu season, 2 deaths have already been reported, and doctors still have last year in mind.
Last season was bad. It was definitely bad. It's probably the worst we've seen since we had H1N1 since that year.
So doctors say get your shot and follow Grandma's advice. Wash your hands. Covering the news, Carolina Buchek, LEX18 News.
The New Jersey mother who tipped off police here in Kentucky to a school shooting plot will be honored by Shelby and Anderson counties next month, along with the officers who helped in the investigation. In October, Coberly Bull, a mother of 3, reported a racist Facebook message she'd received to Kentucky State Trooper Josh Satterley. Satterley arrested Dylan Jarrell as he was pulling out of his driveway, allegedly ready to carry out the attack. Both Anderson and Shelby County public school systems and each county's local government will present awards to Bull and the troopers involved on December 1st.
A criminal investigation is underway after customers of a Garrett County business claimed they're out thousands of dollars.
The owners of Rocky Top Furniture were forced to move out of their building today, months after the business caught fire. Kylan Mills broke this story yesterday. She continues to dig for answers in this LEX18 Investigates.
Moving trucks and an eviction notice outside of Rocky Top Furniture in Garrett County today. A tough day for Tony Mitchell and his wife, who founded the business.
Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell are just devastated by the events that have occurred, and they feel so badly for the consumers.
The Mitchells' attorney, Sandra Spurgeon, says the nightmare started to unravel after the couple sold their specialty furniture store to Cardinal Industries, though they continue to own the property it sits on.
This has been their life. They sold the business in September 2015 with the understanding that it was going to be a generational business.
Spurgeon tells LEX18 without the Mitchells' knowledge, Cardinal sold the business again in late July to Alvin Van McQueen right around the time the building caught fire. McQueen runs other furniture operations, including one in Jackson County that caught fire in 2009. But Spurgeon says trouble really kicked up over the last month.
Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell have been inundated with phone calls, emails, Facebook messages from customers who are wanting answers about furniture that they ordered.
Customers say they ordered thousands of dollars worth of furniture that never showed and they never received refunds. LEX18 has learned a criminal investigation is underway and a search warrant was executed last night. The Mitchells went to court to evict McQueen, and they're now suing the business they once called their own.
Although they're not responsible, they feel very much involved and connected to these consumers in trying to figure out what in the world has happened to the business.
Covering the news in Garrett County, Kylan Mills, LEX18 News.
And the Mitchell's attorney wants to stress that they have no involvement in the operation of Rocky Top anymore. The son of the business owner did not want to speak with LEX 18 on camera today, but he did email us this statement, writing, quote, "We have not engaged in criminal activity. We have not been informed of charges against us. We have been advised by our lawyers not to comment further until we have more information," end quote. Still ahead, a special honor today for a Clinton County World War II veteran who died 20 years ago.
We'll take you to the presentation of the Medal of Honor plaque for First Lieutenant Garland Merle Connor next on LEX 18 News at 6.